Greetings, this is Bloodrill and welcome back to Let's Play Deadly Premonition after another class. And that...
Thomas,
okay.
I know that you're there. Your disposition is not of my concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you do well.
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him.
If I had someone like you, things may not have come to this.
York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply, but recently that way of thinking has changed.
Emily, right? She's a nice girl.
But I must warn you, York. You'd be better off not falling in love with her.
Thomas, considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll say it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
York, I think I've said too much.
It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end tonight. You just stay there until then.
Alrighty then. Alright, back to running. Still no saves. Oh. Can we pass through a save maybe? I see a save up ahead. But it probably won't let me. Because the game sucks. Yep. Good job, Achille. Good job. Are you reporting? How do you save exactly? Who are you calling? Alright, good job. What the... Oh my god. York has infected everyone with his madness. What, is he in the police station?
What's wrong? Something's bothering you.
Oh no, it's just... I promised to have tea with Polly. I just remembered.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yep, you're right. This just isn't the time, I know. But it's... well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Kaysen.
I've been a salesman for a long, long time. I never had time to talk with my mother, you know. Sales, they were the thing for me. No matter what happened, this was more important. So even when she was sick, I put more energy into my work, which I regret now. And you know, when I heard she died, I was on my way home, all happy. I closed a big deal in Jersey. Just when you want to give something back, you got no one to give it back to. Well, that's when I met her, Polly. I thought heaven had given me another chance. I really did. So I always stay in that hotel whenever I come up here. Oh, sure, the rooms are great, but in all honesty, I go there because I want to talk with Polly.
Does Polly know all this?
No way. I'd never say anything so embarrassing to her. She'd think I've got some crazy mother complex or something.
Okay.
Right, let's get going. Deputy Willie disapproves of any chit-chat. I'll make it up to Polly some other time, I guess.
I wonder if that whole speech was significant. But more loading, god damn it. Hey, this is gonna be annoying.
Zach, I'm hungry, but I can't do much about that at the moment. Thomas
There's
is
a song
certainly
there.
a great cook. It's a shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so, Zach? Which reminds me,
What
there's
was that?
another great cook in town. To fall in love with her would mean that I would need to love her cooking, too. Why does God test us so, I wonder?
What the hell?
Coffee she made. Man, did that pack a punch. I wish you could have tasted it, Zach.
Where does it come from? York's imagination, I guess. More running around the dog. This fucking dog is taking forever.
It's only a hunch now, but I don't think Nick killed Diane.
What do you mean?
Me and Diane, we were, you know, pretty close. I'm sure some people might have moral issues about it all, but I'd like to think that I knew her pretty well. Every time we finished talking, she'd bring up art. I'd make a face, you know, boring. And she'd always say, "You're so different from Nick. He's so much more intelligent."
Sounds like something she'd say.
Nick was one of the few people who she could talk to, you know. And vice versa for Nick, I suppose. Diane also told me that she was best friends with Nick. He'd have nothing at all to gain by killing her. I can't believe that one would try to kill the other. I just can't.
But even the best of friends can end up in the worst fights.
Still, the voices and footsteps I heard that night, they were something else. Much more violent, more horrifying. Diane's voice sounded different, too. Different. Hard to explain. Of course, I couldn't make out what she was saying.
You told York all this?
Of course I did.
What did he say?
I know, that's fine. Something like that.
I don't remember telling
Let's go then,
the
and
character
catch
that.
Diane's killer.
Hey. And back to York.
Zach, about Emily. Don't you feel almost nostalgic looking at her? I don't think I've ever felt that way looking at a woman before. No, I'm wrong. It's a long time ago now, though. Do you remember that incident, Zach? Anyways, I was very surprised when she came to my hotel room.
And you let her
Nothing funny,
leave.
don't get me wrong. It was really exciting, though. I thought I heard my heart thumping inside, you know? It's inappropriate during an investigation. Right, Zach?
Aha! So, commenting on why he let you leave. This is constant loading. Well, as long as it doesn't crash, no biggie. Time for a save. Ah, can't save. God damn it. Funnily enough, from what I've heard, Dalmatians are rather lower intelligence for dogs. Lower than normal anyway.
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here! Come on, hurry!
What? I was just behind him. I guess I took... He is the one you should keep close to then. That's a weird trigger to have.
Are you close to the Ingrams?
No, I mean, well, I always say hi when I see them at their store.
Don't you think they make a wonderful family?
I guess so. Including Jim, I suppose they do.
Indeed they do. The ideal family, I'd say. You know that I look after Isaac and Isaiah pretty often, right? They talk a lot when I take them out. Yesterday,
This guy's so
Mama and
creepy.
Papa, and this morning, Grandpa, always about their family. Just listening to them makes me feel so happy. I don't have any brothers, you know. Maybe I'm a little jealous of those two. That's why when I come here, I always pay them a visit. Greenvale is really like a second home to me.
I can tell.
Deputy Willie's calling again. Enough about me. Let's get going.
He's luring you away from the town. Don't go.
For some reason in the darkness, I see Emily's face. When I first met her on the bridge, she looked so dignified. And that glimmer in her eyes when she argues every word I say. Her blonde hair lit by the dawn. Eating steak at the diner. Giving me directions in the car. The horror on her face in the gallery. And that coffee she made. And it's like she's a goddess in a tight dress.
Zach, let's pray that she doesn't become a real goddess.
God damn, he's hitting her. He's hitting us over the head with it. It would be a shame if something happened to Emily, hmm? And the rain started. Great. Don't kill Emily, game. Don't do it. Can I also have a save? It's been 15 minutes without save or so. Yeah, the clock tower, of course. Right.
Willie, York is nearby?
Good job, Willie. Can we stop running now, please?
Was about to say, that guy has a pretty good stamina. Can I save, Willie? I see save up ahead.
Hey, so we took the long route here. You weren't playing with us, were you?
George, we found out where York is. George? George! Kaysen, I'm going in alone.
Hey, you didn't forget what George said.
No, I haven't. And that's why you get to stay out here and keep trying to contact him. I'm just going to check things out. I'll stay out of danger. Trust me.
That is a horrible idea.
Okay, if you say so. I'll take care of this here.
Ay, caramba. What? What? How can I see them? That doesn't make sense.
Freeze! Stop right there! Stop! What the hell?
Alright. Weird. I hear someone.
York? Emily is here. Time to say goodbye then.
Thomas, let me tell you one more time. It's not too late. I can help you. Just untie me and let me go. If you don't, the situation will be irreversible, unfixable.
York, no situation is reversible. Didn't you know that? Everyone, everything proceeds along a path preordained by fate.
Fuck it. That's a nice cop out.
Goodbye then. I wonder who'll be the next person to open this door. Well, whoever that person is will be the one to decide your fate.
Thomas also doesn't have the
Zach, what was I supposed to say?
icon on his back.
All I can do now is wait.
The peace icon. Oh, great. Is there a save? No. No, there is no save. What are you seeing? Oh my god. Come on, wait. Oh, I missed. Wait. Come on. This is so weird. Not that the story made much sense regarding the zombies, but now it makes even less sense. This is gonna be a bitch to do again if there is no save. No, I'm not trying to open the inventory because I have crashed that way before. Really? Come on. How big is this fucking tower? How fit are these people? I would have collapsed on the 4th floor maximum. Shit. Really, it got me. That was bullshit. Why game? Why won't you give me save? Yes! Yes! Do it! Awesome. Alright, now I can actually relax and end this episode here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want to. And I will see you next time.